I started an assembly line. I poured colored slip onto paper plates and tried to put it in my oven, and it wasn't really working. Then when I thought it was finally working and I peeled the clay off, it peeled the paper off with it. I rolled out the red clay into a strip and threw it back in the oven so it would stiffen to leather hard. Then I took that strip of red clay that I made and began cutting it and tearing it into little chunks. Because I didn't want them to be uniform slices, they needed to have a little bit of organic shape to them. I rolled out a green slab. I cut to little rectangles. I wrapped that rectangle around the handle of a tool I had. I tried a larger handle and a smaller handle and decided to go with the smaller handle. But I saved that big tube because I think having a variation of different chive sizes is going to make it look more realistic. Then, after the chives became leather hard, I used it to chop up the chives. After 2 days, my yellow clay cheese block was finally dry enough to use with my cheese shredder. So I whipped that bad boy out and started grating away. And the clay was too damp in the center. I'm now realizing I should have made 2 separate clay blocks. That way it would have dried more evenly and more quickly. I could have done it with smaller slices. Whatever. After I shredded the cheese, it was time to top the potatoes. I very carefully selected the best shreds. I wanted them to have a really nice form, not look like they got squished in any way, just ones that really resembled shreds of cheese and not clay. Then I went through my bacon bits, placed them in a way that I hope looks like I just sprinkled them on heavily. Next, I made 10 pads of butter in all different shapes and sizes because I wanted them to look like they're kind of melting on top of the frogs who were getting them. And I added a really cool texture on top to make it look like I scooped out the pad with a butter knife. Then I took the chives and began carefully placing them. I think I loaded these potatoes with more chives than you would get on a standard baked potato at a steakhouse, but I was really happy with the outcome of the chives, and if it's a good baked potato, it's gonna have tons of toppings. But 2 of them are still missing something. Hint, it's shiny.